Go.
Hi, welcome to Tumbleweed's RV. This is our Alliance Paragon 310 RL, and as you can see, I wanted to talk about these lights right here. As we were in Arizona last year, we heard that these lights, if you leave them on all the time, that they actually stop pack rats from getting in your RV. So there's a great little tip there.
Oh, let's talk about the buckets. Have they improved their stability?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yep.
Yes.
And we also put anti-stiction fluid in.
Yes, no cracking, popping, or feel like the RV is going to fall in. So yeah, great. Right. So another great feature that we added was this keypad, touchpad lock. What was it? Can you say?
It's a Bauer.
It's a Bauer. Okay. So a lot of people had problems with this closing when we were going down the road, and
With
so
the other brand,
With the
yeah.
other brand, and
Yeah.
so this one works great.
It's more flush.
The only problem that I have noticed with it, though, however, is in the sun, and this really intense sun, the door doesn't want to close sometimes when it gets super hot. It's like
Swells up.
yeah, something
Yeah.
swells up. So
And the
that's
keypad is really good versus the other keypad that we've had in the past.
yes, it works great.
It's a touchpad and not a push button.
Right.
Highly recommend the
There's
Bauer.
actually light on that when you hear it. That when it gets really dark.
Yeah. Talk about our dogs.
Oh, okay. So we actually live with 3 dogs. Honey, who's a double doodle. Mona, who's a poodle terrier mix. She's our little white dog.
She has a trouble getting attention.
And Jolene is our standard poodle. She's our redhead. All right, girls, back it up. Come on in, and you'll notice that we have leashes right here. We had to relocate the command hooks. We have 3 leashes, and I'm not sure whether it was the heat on the wallpaper, but they actually pulled the wallpaper off of the board here. Well, it kind of swelled up. So we removed the command hooks, and over a period of time, it sort of just shrank back. We really didn't do anything to it. We just kind of left it alone, and it's fine.
Yeah, kind of. It had pulled away from the wall, the actual paper
Yep.
from the wood backing, and created a bubble, and that bubble has shrunk.
So the command hooks work really well on the wood products here, and also we have lots of hats. So we put the command hooks on top of the cornice right here. We just we just sling our hats up here, and so Jolene doesn't chew them up. Okay, so the next item that we love and use every day is the Breville espresso machine. We got this from,
I think it's a Barista Express, I
yeah,
believe.
we got this from Bed Bath & Beyond, and we had that wonderful 20% off coupon. So it saved us a good bit of money. It was originally $6.99, so it saved us a good bit, 20%. So that
Do I make better coffee than Starbucks?
absolutely, it's well worth it. Yep. So come in around here. Oh no, solar. Yeah, Larry, I guess you can talk about solar because I know nothing about it.
Well, we have 300 watts of flexible solar panels on top, and we have 200 amp hour lithium ion batteries from Renogy, and the solar is doing okay. I think that we could use some more to charge those batteries, but we should be able to boondock pretty much indefinitely.
Alright, so the next little cool gadget we added in the kitchen is this magnetic strip for my knives, and this little caddy for my utensils. It's stainless steel, so it's not going to get hurt. traveling, we'll just stick it under the kitchen sink and it'll be fine.
We had a really hard time getting that thing to stay up there though, and ultimately I started using a dab of crazy glue on the screws as they go into the wallboard. That really helps secure the screws into that little thin wallboard. Made a huge difference, and a lot of other items are screwed into the walls that way. So I highly recommend putting a dot of crazy glue on your screw as it's going in to help it hold in that thin plywood.
I also highly recommend putting, if you have a stainless steel sink like mine, putting something on the bottom to protect it from scratches and dents. Yeah, they're well worth it. Saved a lot of hassle there with that.
We also changed that to a OXO strainer.
Oh, I don't like
and
it
stopper.
really.
I like it though.
Sometimes, you know, it just kind of gets, I don't know, it just doesn't
Close properly.
No, and sometimes you'll come back to an empty sink. So it's okay. I'm not thrilled, but I'll deal with it. The next cool gadget is the Vitamixer. This is a really old one. We've had this for years, but I use this every day. I make smoothies. Excuse me, smoothies and green shakes, and I just use it all the time. It's fabulous.
Every day we have, almost every day we have a green shake or a
Yeah.
protein shake.
Yeah. And also, we have this, I love this fireplace. I really didn't think that I would use it that much, but a lot of times in Colorado, the mornings are quite chilly and we leave it on all night long, and in the morning we'll leave it on, and it's really, really handy. But it's also got this fabulous storage that I use. I put all my linens in there and toilet tissues and whatnot. We did get this HEPA filter from Costco, and it's amazing how dusty it is here in Colorado. And I'm sure it's going to get worse when we go to Arizona. So we do take it apart and clean it pretty regularly. But with having 3 dogs in, you've really got to have some form of cleaning the air somehow. Jolene and Honey are our barkers. If they see wildlife out the window, I just had some extra, I think it was shelving stuff, and I just kind of wrapped it around here and put it on here so her toenails wouldn't scratch the wood, because she did one time. So on either end of the night table, we did do that. Furbo, it's absolute must. You have to have a Wi-Fi hotspot for it, but you can see if they're barking while you're gone or you're at work. You can leave a thermometer somewhere and check the temperature, because if you lose power and you're gone, you need to see how warm it is inside your RV. So, and also you can throw them treats as well. Just generally just keep an eye on them when you're not at home. And I think it was I think we got a Christmas special. I think it was $169 maybe. Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so.
But Alliance is really good about putting USB charger ports everywhere, so
There's one there.
it was really easy to hook up.
Here beside the chair, so there's tons of them. Yeah. And also, we had a dining room. Well, we never ever eat at a table. We always sit on the sofa and watch TV. So Larry turns the table. He has his little office here, and Jolene again, she would step on here and knock everything off. So I just put this, whatever I had left over when I lined my pantry with stuff, and so that's how I protect that.
We got dog food bins down there.
Yes.
Those are a must for keeping mice and different animals out of the camper. Besides the dogs.
Yeah. Mona, my little white dog, she would figure out how to get in anything. She has not figured out how to get in those either. These little cute totes were from Target, and the little shelf. I think this was a shelf, wasn't it? some kind of cube shelf, and we rotated them and stacked them.
Yeah,
And now
I think
we
so.
have just sort of
They're
general storage.
like metal framed little shelves. Yeah.
We put a little bumper pad here because there were two separate ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we put a little bumper pad here and sit them on top.
And we really like the new printer.
Yeah.
It's a small little Epson.
From Costco.
It's the ET
7260. 2760.
2760.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
That's a new wireless RV camera I'm gonna put on the back. I had the GM camera and it just was terrible.
I also forgot to mention about our little silver boxes. We just put receipts in there. Just general, just
A bunch of dog
and-
stuff up there.
Yeah, I do keep my dog medicine all together though. Their heartworm preventative and their NexGard, whatever meds they may need. Just like a first aid kit generally for dogs, because you never know.
Those little Tupperware totes have been really handy.
Yeah.
That size.
Yeah, fits in there perfectly.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, we'll go into the bathroom next.
Let me do the little bit of talk about the office and how we stay connected.
Sure.
So a few years ago I built the computer, and it's down there underneath the desk. Also, we have a battery pack and surge protector right there behind the dog food bins. And I run a cord from the box outside into the RV so that we have more stable power. Not relying on it's a big load and don't want to rely on the RV. And then we actually have two Incegos, one from Verizon and one from AT&T. This is the one from AT&T, and we have a plan for 100 gigabytes for $60. That thing has been wonderful. I've been able to play games with high graphic content on it very easily. It loads quickly. It's a lot better than most internets at home. And then the Verizon one we've got over here near the TV, and we'll stream on it also. And it's sitting right there. So highly recommend two different providers, and those Incegos have good connection, and I really highly recommend them.
All right, come on into the bathroom and we'll talk about a few things in the bathroom that we've added. I'll let you go in because it's kind of small first.
Right.
So the Target shelving, which was a great find, it really matches my faucets and shower, the dark, almost black-like. So that was from Target. I put all my sunscreens in there, my perfumes, my washcloths. Everything's really, really handy dandy. And then on the other side, it's a very, very similar shelf. And I keep all my facial products, my lotions, Q-tips, mouthwash, all in there. In the shower, let me open this. We have a little washing line that I hang washcloths or towels to dry if we're in a very, very humid area. The Simple Human shampoo and body wash is amazing. I totally love that. Had that in our Sticks and Bricks house.
We lift those off before we take off down the road because they will come off. Squeegee?
Yep, you have to use a squeegee on these glass shower doors. If you don't, the water will etch the glass and you'll have all kind of problems. Toilet paper holder. I thought it was a fabulous idea, but so did Jolene, our red poodle, and she likes to chew all the toilet tissue off. So right now it's not doing anything. We're kind of hoping that she's going to outgrow that. This wonderful thing is a Toto washlet. We actually had this in our Sticks and Bricks. It is really, really nice. It's a heated toilet seat, so you have a nice warm bum in the middle of the night if you have to go pee. It also comes with a remote control, so you can wash wash your booty and your lady bits, and you can either set it to one person or the second person. I haven't done that. You can actually
I did it.
oh really?
Yeah, I set it up for you.
Okay.
I got mine set back and yours set front.
Oh, okay, cool. So you can actually have the toilet seat different temperatures and the water different temperatures.
Different pressures.
And pressures, yeah. The pressures here. And
I'll tell you what,
oscillating and pulsating and you name it, it does it. I mean, it even has a dryer. So that's like, I think it was quite expensive. It was like $350, I think. But I couldn't live without it. It's one of those things that it's a must-have. And well, Larry, you can talk about how you installed that, right?
Yeah, I had to get the PEX crimping tool and some new connections, and so I'll make a video about that later, probably. But if asked, and it plugs in from, there's some sockets underneath in the basement, and the cord runs down there through that.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, when Larry was actually installing this shower hook and this, because this is the board, he actually screwed it in, but then he also put a dab of Gorilla Glue on there to make it really nice and secure. And we haven't really done too much in here, but I did find these wonderful hooks, and we have to screw these into. These are not stuck on. These were from Bed Bath & Beyond, and they're very close match to the existing wood that we have. So that's about it. That's about all I have.
All right. Thank you, Miss Sharon.
You're welcome.